Shalom, shalom. HALALYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, and teach them well. Peace and salutations be to the elect. Brother Tazam Gabar, coming to you from the province of Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. I'm going to be getting in on a quick hit, going into this damn Christian we ran into today, man. This guy was a Levite, he was so-called Haitian from the tribe of Levi, and basically he was trying to invite us brothers to his church. Started asking him questions. He didn't want to hear the questions. It was like he was on a hive mindset. Come to the church, come to the church, come to the church, come to the church. As if we can come to the church and all of a sudden things change. As if the church is where everything is at. As if the Lord is there inside that church house. I got a few scriptures for that. This is the book of Acts chapter 7 and verse 48. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophet. So the Lord is not in those church houses, man. You made that with hands. Men created that church house. What makes you think the Lord going to be chilling in there? What makes you think the Lord going to just be sitting in, laying in bed and sitting in the chair or standing at the pulpit, man? It doesn't work like that. It's nothing but a bunch of niggas and pimps in there. A bunch of harlots, sodomites, and pimps in there, man. Sodomite pimps. The Lord is not in there, man. Nowhere near it. And we're trying to give this guy the actual truth. We asking this guy questions. He's not even answering our questions. We're trying to ask him questions according to what they teach, what he teaches, or what they teach in the church. And then we're asking him questions of our own. But he's not answering any of them. He just said, come to the church, come to the church. Here, take a card, come to the church. He didn't want to hear what we had to say. And then when we finally got him to shut the hell up and asked him a question, because he said, you don't want to go to hell. Hell is hot and fire. We finally got him to shut up. We said, okay, I asked him, I said, okay, where is hell? Is hell a place? Like, what is it? What should you expect if you're going to hell? He said, well, he got quiet for a minute. And then he was like, you ever feel hot oil? I said, where does it say that in the scriptures? Where does it say that hell is hot oil? So this man did not have it, man. This man did not have it. He couldn't give me any scriptures. He didn't even come with the Bible. But he was trying to recruit people to go to his church. And this guy, you can tell this guy was one of those lower level Christians. And you're sitting out here, you barely understand English, and the few words he understands, he's using to get people to come to church. All he knows, the only English words he knows is come to my church. Come to my church. Because this guy wasn't saying anything else, man. We're trying to help the dude. We're trying to bring the dude to the light. And he's so deep in the darkness that he don't want to even see the light. He's covering his own eyes, man. Not only are the demons covering his eyes, but he's also covering his own eyes. Scripture says, my people do not know, they do not consider. They don't want to know. They don't even think about it. They don't stop to think what the hell's going on. This is the book of 1 John chapter 4 and verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of YAHAWASHI. And what we were doing was trying his spirit to see how he was coming, man. And we seen what he was coming. It was coming a whole bunch of bullshit. A whole bunch of stuff that he just pulled out of the back of his pants. It says, beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of YAHAWASHI, because many false prophets are going out into the world. So you got to try them, whether they be of YAHAWASHI, because there's many false prophets, not just a little bit, not just a few, not one or two. There are many anti-Hamashiachs. There was a Christian doctrine that used to make you think. Christian doctrine used to make you think there was only one Antichrist or anti-Hamashiach. They would say, they would say Antichrist, but it's anti-Hamashiach, anti-anointed. They'll make you think that it's only one, and you would think that this guy is the devil. You think that this guy is going to come and try to destroy the world, But guess what? It was the guys that were teaching these things that were the real anti-Hamashiachs, They are the real antichrists, man. Because what? They were deceiving the people. They were deceiving the sheep. They were wolves in sheep's clothing. Scriptures say even today there are already many anti-Hamashiachs, man. It says, because many false prophets are going out into the world. So you gotta watch out, because you may run into a false prophet and he may throw your whole fucking your walk and the lure off, man. That's why you gotta be grounded in this truth, grounded in this faith. Because guess what? If you're not, somebody can come and just easily deceive you, man, and take you out the game, you know, and it's done dealio. It's over. So it says, hereby know ye the spirit of YAHAWASHI. It says, every spirit that confesseth that Yahawashi Mashiach is come in the flesh is of Yahweh. So what? They are of Yahweh, man. You know? If they have Yahawashi, because you can't have the Father without the Son. You know? Neither is it the other way around, man. You know? It goes hand in hand, man. But guess what? In order to reach the Father, you have to go through the Son. Yahawashi Mashiach, he says, I am the way, the truth, and the light. So there is no other way. You can't get around it. Neither can you creep up some other way into the kingdom of heaven or to a chariot. You know, it doesn't work that way, man. You know, give thanks unto the Lord for the things that you do have, because a lot of people in this world are deceived. A lot of people are deceived, man, and for that they have to die. They have to taste that thermonuclear fire, and there's no way of getting around it. But those false prophets that are going out into the world is going to taste, you know, the worst part of the fire. You got to be careful, because these men are walking up to you out of nowhere and trying to deceive you, man. That man didn't know he walked up on the prophets of the Lord today, and he got cut up decent, man. He got cut up so decent, man. You know, he couldn't react. You know, he couldn't react. All he could do is just try to speak over us, and we stopped, and we looked at him, and he was just still speaking like, come to us, come to us, come to. And we started, can we speak? Can we speak? He's like, okay, what do you have to say? You know, we started hitting him with scriptures, man. We started coming out with actual scriptures. This guy he didn't bring nothing, man. You know, he brought nothing. You know, and we were telling him the truth, and he couldn't get around it. There's no way around the truth, man. Because scriptures say what? You can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. You know, it says, what was it on that? Let me grab this, close out with this. This is the book of 1 John. It's like it's taking its time to load. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, and verse 22. Who is a liar but he that denieth Yahawashi is the Mashiach, the anointed? Okay, so what? They're denying that Yahawashi Mashiach is the anointed because they're coming with a different God, an idol. And they don't want to accept who Yahawashi Mashiach truly is. It says, he is Antichrist. Okay, so this guy was Antichrist. It says, that denieth the Father and the Son. So he denied the Most High and the Son, man. Because what? Some jakes like to stick to they say, oh, we stick to the Old Testament only. Oh, the laws. Well, you know, did you know that Yahawashi was written of in the Old Testament? You know? So your knowledge, your wisdom, knowledge, understanding is incomplete. What you have, your doctrine is incomplete, man. You didn't eat the whole roll. You ate half of the roll. And then you said this is enough. It's not. The Lord said eat the whole roll. Then go and preach. But you ate half and said, okay, I'm good. You know, you never. The other half of the roll was just as important, man. So that's where you fucked up at, man. It says, whosoever denieth the Son, the same hath not the Father. But he that acknowledgeth the Son hath the Father also. Let that therefore abide in you, which ye have heard from the beginning. So let this truth abide in you, man, because it was here from the beginning. You know, if you be you be a prophet of the Lord, you be in this truth, let it abide in you, because what? It's a good chance that you've had it from the beginning. 2/3 of our people were rebellious from the beginning. It says, if that which ye have heard from the beginning shall remain in you, ye also shall continue in the Son and in the Father. Okay, so if you keep that truth, man, you gonna continue with the Father and the Son, man. You know. And this is the promise that he hath promised us, even eternal life, man. So, hey, you can live forever through this word, man. You're gonna live forever. You're gonna get the kingdom, and then it's gonna be physically manifest. Immortality is gonna be manifest physically, man. You're gonna have new bodies. But this truth has been keeping us alive from the beginning. You know, Scripture says, the spirit of a prophet is subject to a prophet. Likewise, the spirit of a two-third is subject to a two-third, man. So, hey, call HALALYAM law. YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Truly hope it's quick, it was edifying to you, Akim and Akwathium. So like your Akim and Akwath, listening to the sincerity. Stay up, Yashabala. Until next time I do say, Shalom.